Dr. B here, and we're doing another game review. We got a donation into the Game Lab the other day, and so we thought we'd try it out. And it is called Racing Line, which is lights out, race on. It is an F1 Formula One racing game. It is made by Fratelli Games. It was published in 2022. And we're going to use our Game Lab rating scale, as we always do. It's a 100-point scale. You see it on the screen right now. Presentation, 20 points. Mechanics and rules, 30. Playability, 30. And troubleshooting, 20. And we just rated on this to give an idea of what the game is like, give you an idea. You also see our recommended scale down below. So, first off, presentation worth 20 points. It's a nice box. It's a nice game board. Some of the projected tracks that we see on the Fratelli Games website look really good, really interesting, and there's a lot of possibility with this. The cars, miniature cars, are awesome. Give you a picture of that there. And I could see a gamer getting really invested in this, painting them up in some of the team schemes and doing some good work with that. Matter of fact, that kind of harkens back to another older game, racing game in the Formula One series that would be really good. The scoreboard that comes with it, kind of, we had trouble getting pieces into it. It didn't work very well. It looked like it was sealed up. So good idea. Wish the game board would have been a double-sided track. That would have made a huge improvement. So the scale of 20, I'm going to give it a 15. The mechanics and rules, 30 points here. It's a simple game. Okay, so if you are a die-hard Formula One fan and you want a lot of realism in your game, you're not going to see too much of it. You're going to go, okay. This is a fun-to-play game, though. Incident cards. So grand scope here, you run 6 races, and each race, according to the game rules, is 1 lap. Take points, team points or car points, based on how you finished each race, and whoever has the most points after 6 games, you win. Okay, you move based on rolling dice. However many dice you get, that's how many squares you go. You got to move orthogonally, unless you're on the racing line, hence the title of the game, which is the fastest way around the track and where drivers try and find the best line around the track. So simple rules. If there's a car in your way, you can't move, you got to go around it, or you can't move at all. Some things are kind of weird in this game. For instance, the pit box zone, you can only use that with an incident card. At the beginning of your campaign, you draw 6 cards that you can play at different points during the campaign season. They can be positives, like canceling out something or gives your car a positive, or it can be a negative, which like you play on someone else, and it impacts their rate of speed around the track. The pit box, it's just the effect of an incident card. You don't ever have to go in and pit as far as that goes. Another thing that I don't want to say I'm a racing purist, but if you acquire the racing line late, meaning like you don't follow it in the corner, you get on it halfway through the corner or past the corner, you can still gain the benefit of the racing line. So some people are going to be kind of a little sketchy as far as that goes. I do like that racing line because it does allow your car to go faster, and it gives you the diagonal path around the racetrack. It is the fastest way to get there, which is really good. They have the DRS zone, with the drag resistance zone, which in Formula One racing, there's an area that you can push a button, takes the aerodynamics off the car, and you can hammer down. That is figured into the game. Also, the speed trap. Whoever's going the fastest through this one part of the track, you gain a bonus point in the team standings. Really good, cool things that add the flavor to Formula One racing with it. My initial thought while playing this game, you can homebrew this game set galore. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. You can add drafting to it, I think. Myself, I would probably let you roll 2d6 and take the best one. Because the cars, even on a one-lap race, there was a couple that checked out, and there was a couple that were lagging behind. So maybe 2d6 off that as a homebrew rule, especially if you're going to run a multi-lap race, which is a possibility that you could do with homebrewing as well. Mechanics and rules are worth 30 points. I gave it a 21. Solid there. Playability, 30 points again. How would you replay this? Would you keep doing it? Out of 30 points, this is going to be a beer and pretzels game. It's going to be one that you want to get with some friends and sit around, have some fun. You want everyone kind of involved in it, because if they are spacing off during their turn and, oh, it's his turn, it's going to drag the game down. Okay, so you want to encourage everyone to play fast. The incident cards, they'll provide some variability in the game. Playing a whole season, though, one lap for 6 races, if you don't have multiple tracks, it's going to wear on you. And by the 6th race, you're going to be, okay, whatever. Once these other tracks come out, it's going to be really good, I think. Another thing that well, we'll just leave it at that. Get multiple tracks would be great. The incident cards, again, make it nice. It'll depend on who you play with. My son, who is 9, he'd have fun with it, but we'd have to keep it maybe 1 or 2 races a night, or 1 or 2 laps a night. If we were to try the whole 6-race campaign in one setting, which it kind of recommends you do, 90 to 120 minutes, 3 to 6 players, yeah, he'd be bored by the last race, to say the least. So out of 30 points, we'll go with the 21 there. Finally, troubleshooting, worth 20 points. What support is there? What can the company do to help you out with this? They have a good video on their website. It's about 5 minutes long, I believe. There's no FAQ yet. And so I was wondering, like, can you acquire the racing line late? And the video that it shows the players doing that. They don't expressly say that, but it gives you an idea over that. I didn't find any fan sites yet, so still a kind of a new game. I could see this really popping up and being good. For right now, I have to give it a 10 out of 20. Doing my math, added up, that's a 67 out of 100. Which in our grading scale, again, that's not a D, that is a try it, you might like it. This is going to be, again, you're watching a race with some friends, there's a weather delay, hey, let's break out racing line and play. It's a light game. Serious F1 fans, that game probably aren't going to be happy with it, but be a great way to kill some time during a weather delay on the track, or to introduce someone who knows of Formula One and knows of gaming. This would be a great introductory game, and it'd be some fun to play with. Racing Line, Fratelli Games, $41. Expansions appear to be coming out. Haven't seen any yet. The website has them listed, but they're not for sale yet. But one of the games coming out for it is Racing Line Junior, which is a smaller, quicker game of that. I think it'd be a lot of fun to use, so check it out. Again, try it. You might like it, and it might scratch an itch that you need for Formula One racing. From the Game Lab at Kansas State University, I'm Dr. Bernheide. Have a good one.